Hello everyone, welcome to a new series I'm creating called The History of Updates, where I share updates from past history of episodes. For example, today I'm sharing a new discovery from the scariest restaurant mascot ever created, Texas Roadhouse's Andy the Armadillo. So not much actually has changed. This Andy is still being used in marketing, and the mascot costume is still scaring kids. But speaking of the costume, that's why I made this video, because I've actually discovered some new info on the costume specifically. And it's kind of a big deal because I found the first Andy costume. Okay, I'm not actually sure if it's the first costume, but I have a feeling it could be. And here it is. Wow, that explains a lot. So yeah, this is definitely showing its age, and looks creepier than the one we have today. Now I'm not sure who made this costume, but it may have been Olympus Group, because the costume looks similar to the current one. Speaking of which, let's talk about it. So you'll immediately notice how the costume has a darker color scheme, although the gray parts are very light. Also, the costume in general is smaller in size. I mean, just look at the head compared to the current design. The face looks somewhat similar to the costume we have today, but again, everything is smaller. The eyes look a little bit different, but I can't really tell because of the glasses. Which, speaking of those, it's really cool that Andy has glasses on, because it looks like early artwork. The bandana is also different, with it being a maroon color instead of red, and his name isn't on it. I don't know what that black thing is underneath though, but I believe it could be Velcro for the bandana to stay put. Here's something weird, so he doesn't have a belt, which does match the original design, but instead he just has the Texas Roadhouse logo on his belly. That makes absolutely no sense. So for a first attempt at a costume, it isn't terrible, but it definitely needed some work. And again, I'm not sure if it's the first costume because the photo is from 2000. But it did describe the costume as classic armadillo. So until I get another update, I'm calling this the first costume. But that's not it with updates, as I found this photo also from 2000, with a different Andy costume that looks suspiciously similar to the current suit, but has features from the previous version. I'm pretty sure this is the current costume, as it's pretty much identical, other than the glasses and the smaller grin and hat. But what's interesting is the belt, as it's brown and thin, and he actually has, wait for it, guns. Not real ones, obviously, but still, that's a little weird for a mascot who mostly interacts with kids. So that's it in terms of new things, but I would like to end with one more cool fact. So obviously the current Andy costume was introduced sometime around 2000 or 2001. However, just like the previous versions, when the suit was first introduced, he was actually wearing glasses. But these didn't last long, as I could only find this one photo from 2002. It's very likely the glasses were taken off after that. And there you have it, an update on Andy the Armadillo's history. I hope everyone likes this new spin-off series, as I'm hoping to continue it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon on the History of series. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, and Shrek was there.